name is Izzy. I'm going to be your nurse today. Can you tell me your name and date of birth? Okay, Jean Holland, 7/20/1950. And are you allergic to anything? Okay, sulfate iodine. No latex allergy or anything? Okay, so today I'm just going to be doing an NG insertion. Have you ever had one of those? You have? Okay, great. And then I'm just going to check your nasal cavity and your mouth to see if there's anything weird. No deviated septum. Have you had any nasal surgeries, sinus surgeries, anything, brain surgeries, esophageal surgeries, stomach surgeries, or gastric bypass? No? Okay. Okay, so I'm getting my supplies. And then do you have any questions about this? No? Okay. I'm going to position the patient in high followers. And I'm also going to listen, feel around for their bowels, and auscultate in all 4 of the quadrants to see if there's anything weird or anything that I should be concerned about. And then I'm going to move this pillow behind you. And then there's a bucket here if you ever feel like nauseous or feel like you need to vomit. Okay, and then I'm just gonna get a few pieces of tape ready. Okay, and then hand hygiene again, and I'll put gloves on. And first I'm going to measure the tubing. So I'm going to measure from the nose to the ear, and then from the ear to the xiphoid process. And it's about 61, so I'm going to add, and it'll be 63, and I'll do that again. Okay, 61, so 63 is where I will mark it. And I'll mark it below so the tape doesn't actually go in the patient's nose or anything. Okay, and then I'll lubricate the tip. Okay, and then I'll ask my assistant to come help me with the water. So I'm just gonna insert this tube, and then, so the first part I'm gonna have your head back, and then the second part I'm gonna have your head tilt forward and take a few sips of water. So first I'll yield back, and I'd insert in whichever one looks more open, but they look the same. So. And then I would take the light and look in the mouth and see if I see it. And then I'm gonna have you tilt forward and take a few sips, and I'll move this forward every time you take a sip. Let me know if this you feel like you can't breathe. Okay. And then I'm gonna take a piece of tape and get it to the cheek. Okay. I would have them speak to know that their airway isn't clogged or anything like that. If it was, I would like pull it out immediately. And then I will attach this thing and get some of the gastric juices, and then place it in my cup and see what the pH is, and I'm looking for it to be 5 or lower to know if it's in the right spot. And then I would call for, or I guess I can place this first. So I put this on, and then while we're waiting for x-ray, and then I'll call x-ray to come and check on the placement to make sure it's in the right spot. And yeah, and then if it is, I will take another piece of tape and hook it to the gown. And at this point, I can also hook him up to suctioning, low intermittent suctioning. Now to take all this stuff away. And then I will move him to a position that's comfortable for him. Make sure he doesn't need anything before I go. Take my gloves off and full hand hygiene.